Alright you guys, welcome back to the Joy of Gay Sex series here on Charlie's Universe 2014. This is episode 2. The previous video before this we talked about, there's other people here, the size of a man's cock, big or small. Very interesting topic. Now, just to remind you guys that not all topics are going to be PG-13, so if you don't like this kind of talk, this is not for you. Some topics are a little X-rated, but it's all educational, so yeah. But anyway, you guys, moving on to subject number 2. Now I'm going to talk about blowjobs. Now, I personally, giving a blowjob can be fun if you're really in the mood and that's all you want to do is give a blowjob. But to me personally, sometimes it can be very, very annoying. Giving a blowjob more than 5 minutes, not for me. Just saying. Some people enjoy giving very long sessions for blowjobs. I don't see how they can do it. Unless they got some really strong jaw muscles, some really good tongue action, and don't tire out easily. I guess it can be for you if you enjoy blowjobs, but to me, I'd rather you give a blowjob for no longer than 5 minutes, make them come, and then that's it. As long as you come out of it too, by jacking off, whatever happens, they give you a blowjob, it works out. Gay or straight couples, if the guy is going to get a blowjob from the girl, at least go down on the girl too. Give her a little tongue action too. Just use your lips and that pussy like never before. You make her orgasm too. You don't just sit back and enjoy your blowjob, but yet you don't want to go down on that pussy. Vice versa, in the gay world, if you're going to give somebody else a blowjob, get one back. Unless you're, the type that doesn't like getting reciprocation in the return. That's understandable. I mean, if it just gets you off to give them a blowjob and make them come, hey, that gets you off, 100% go for it. Anyway, you guys, we're going to talk about blowjobs. Here we go. Oh, here's a quick picture so you guys can see it. Oh, yeah, look at the satisfaction in his face. Like, yeah, suck that cock. Anyway, at some point in almost every gay encounter, someone will probably offer his partner a blowjob. This is nothing more or less than sucking cock. Not as foreplay, but as a complete sexual act, including orgasm. The blowjob is naturally the preferred method for quickies or when there is a danger of discovery, but its attractions by no means merely functional. As a prelude to anal intercourse, as the same in the duet of 69ing, a good blowjob, its name does not require blowing, it's the idea technique. Until recently in many European countries, blowjobs were virtually unheard of between men and considered demeaning. They were performed only by women and usually only prostitutes. In the older and non-Judeo-Christian cultures of the East, and in societies of Asia, Africa, and South America, blowjobs are acceptable for everyone regardless of gender. Cleopatra of Egypt, for instance, is reputed to have sucked off 100 Roman noblemen in Rome in one night, and 1,000 Roman soldiers back home. But this is probably exaggerated. Yeah, I would think by the time of after sucking off, at least 5 dicks or so, my mouth would be completely finished, please. It's difficult to say how it happened exactly, but the United States has become the blowjob capital of the world. Men from all over the world vacation here, often traveling across the country to experience the superb technical prowess of American cocksuckers. The blowjob is also the preferred and sometimes the only method of sexual contact of some men. Guys otherwise indifferent and even hostile to gay sex will, on occasion, in the right mood, eagerly look for, at least accept a blowjob from a gay man. Meaning that a lot of straight men out there who claim that they're straight, if they're very, very desperate for a blowjob, They don't care if it's a man, a dog, a woman. They's gonna get that blowjob. Now, when the blowjob's done and they've came, then it's back to being that straight boy. It's true. A good blowjob should be a pleasure rather than a task. Like I said, after 5 minutes, it becomes a task. And it can be pleasurable for the one sucking as well for the one being sucked. Like I said, if it gets you off to suck someone else off, jack your shit off. Few who have experienced the subtle yet complete control of another's body and pleasure through his cock, and the thrill of carefully gliding that cock and the man to sexual fulfillment. Consider the experience demeaning or passive. So do you guys like giving blowjobs? Well, for those of you who are sexually active, do you enjoy giving a blowjob? Do you just, when you have sex, instead of having intercourse, can you get off just by having a blowjob? It's a pleasure, right? As long as, I think that as long as both parties in the matter is getting off, it's all good. I mean, why should only one person getting the blowjob get off, but you don't satisfy the other? At least let them know when you're coming. Something. Alright, you guys, let me know if you like this subject, and stay tuned for one more part 3, here on episode 2 of Charlie's Joy of Gay Sex series. Alright, you guys, holla back.